The MSMC is a high damage submachine gun that has some really good qualities and a few bad ones. On the good side, this weapon is ranked number 2 in average damage per bullet over a typical SMG range. It used to be ranked number 2 in accuracy until the Peacekeeper came along, but the accuracy is still pretty good. The Peacekeeper also took the top spot in range from the MSMC. It's kind of like the rookie taking over the top spot from the veteran. The MSMC is a little bit jealous, lost a little bit of money, lost a couple fans, but it still has a few tricks up its sleeve. So on the bad side, this gun has one of the slowest fire rates among SMGs, which in turn hurts its time to kill. Also, the reload speed is slow. During my research, getting caught reloading was one of the top causes of me getting killed, so we're going to have to do something about that. The recoil is low to moderate, which isn't so bad up close, but when I go to utilize this gun's range, the recoil has more of a negative impact on my accuracy. Similarly, the iron sights are manageable at close range, but at mid and long ranges they become obstructive to your field of vision. Finally, the MSMC has one of the lowest clip sizes among SMGs with 30 rounds and a total of 90 bullets. So looking at these negative attributes, we have plenty of opportunities to make some improvements to this weapon. Let's measure the shots to kill. Quick note, from now on I will be measuring distance in game developer units or GDU. I figured it'd be easier than trying to convert distance in this game to real life units. Also, that would really have no relevance since your only way of measuring would be to eyeball it anyway. I'll tell you the distances when I do shots to kill so you can kind of see what each distance looks like. Generally, they will be in increments of 100.
Shooter down, topping off.
At close range, 0 to 400 GDU, this gun kills in 3 shots. Here, I'm standing at a distance of 200 GDU. At mid-range, 400 to 800 GDU, this gun kills in 4 shots. I'm standing at about 500 GDU here. At long range, 800 to 1200 GDU, this gun kills in 5 shots. I'm standing at 1000 GDU here. Finally, at very long range, 1200 to 1600 GDU, this gun kills in 6 shots. I'm at around 1300 GDU. Using average damage and fire rate, this gun kills in approximately 0.35 seconds, ranking it number 6 among SMGs. Others might disagree with me, thinking that the MSMC time to kill is fast, but the numbers are clear. High damage and low fire rate lead to a slow time to kill. Understand that other factors are involved and that at a certain distance accuracy does come into play in a real life scenario, which changes the degree of variability of these numbers. But in an ideal environment, the MSMC is on average near the bottom of the totem pole in time to kill. Okay, let's build the class. So I've defined 6 negative attributes for the MSMC: recoil at range, iron sights at range, reload speed, time to kill, fire rate, and clip size. But we only have 2 attachment slots, so let's make them count. For the first attachment, we're going to equip reflex sight. I did a lot of tests with a lot of different attachments, and the value of accuracy outweighed the other attributes. The reflex sight clears up the recoil and iron sight at range issue we defined. This attachment also improves time to kill because accuracy becomes an important factor at certain ranges. For the second attachment, we're going to go with fast mag. The reload speed is slow, and being ready to shoot is imperative since we don't have a suppressor attached. For perk 1, we're going to use Ghost. We don't want to show up on the minimap, and since we don't have a silencer, we want to be able to disappear after we shoot as soon as possible. You'll see that in the strategy. For perk 2, we're going to equip perk 2 Greed, Scavenger, and Toughness. We need to stay on target for accuracy, and Scavenger will nullify our clip size issue. Alternatively, if you're looking to get some high score streaks, switch perk 2 Greed for perk 1 Greed and equip Ghost and Hardline. Either keep Scavenger or Toughness for perk 2. For perk 3, we're going to go with Dexterity. Aiming quickly after sprinting will give us an edge in kill time over people who don't have Dexterity. For lethal and tactical grenades, we're going to go with C4 and EMP. Notice that I did not correct the fire rate flaw. If you want to see an alternate class that uses rapid fire on the MSMC, let me know in the comments. Alright, let's move on to strategy. So the MSMC has so many areas that could use improvement that there are tons of different setups people can use to be effective. You can use this setup exactly or tweak some of your own setups using the information that I provided. Right away, you can tell that the reflex sight pulls your vision above the gun itself, giving you a taller and wider field of view. This also helps keep the field clear when you experience recoil. The first strategy I employ in this game is to kill my opponents and then move out of sight. I know I say this every time we have a class that doesn't have a suppressor, but it's important. When you fire, the enemy hears you, they see your location on the mini-map, and after that red dot disappears, they see the skull where their teammate died. So they have like a MapQuest map to the exact area where you're located. So when you get out of the field of view, you are using those notifications to your location like bait. You draw them in and they know where you were, but they don't know where you are, and that's an advantage for you. Also, always make sure you're looking out for enemies as you're moving away from a kill. They might be just around the corner when you kill the enemy, so you have to watch for them as you're moving to cover. You want to make sure you aim down sights with this gun. The MSMC has the highest bullet damage with the slowest fire rate, so every bullet counts. ADS around corners, ADS from behind cover, and hip fire to ADS when you're at close range. Statistically, the best range for the MSMC is 0 to 400 GDU. This gun moves to third in time to kill at that range, but only if you're accurate. 800 to 1200 GDU is a good range as well, because at that range, accuracy plays a higher role in kill time between weapons. Some people might be wondering why I didn't add the suppressor to this class. Well, the suppressor is a powerful attachment, but after patch 1.06, SMGs with silencers have been nerfed. Their range has been reduced even more with the suppressor. Now for the MSMC, it's a 5-shot kill at 700 GDU and 6 shots at 900. So you have to be closer to be effective, time to kill is lower, and it just didn't give me as consistent results as this class did. I could have added primary gunfighter and added the suppressor, which might be a good alternate option, especially if you're going into a ground war. See, in the ground war, there are more enemies on the map, and they have the same notifications when you shoot your gun and kill an opponent as they do in a kill confirm match, and there are just too many of them to get away from sometimes. And even if you have fast mag, there's a down period when you're reloading, and that's when you're vulnerable to get killed. On games like Kill Confirmed and Team Deathmatch or Domination, secondary enemies coming to your location after you kill an opponent are manageable with this class. Without fast mag, you would still get killed, but with fast mag, the quick reload helps you recover fast and allows you to engage more enemies. So I like going with highest score streaks with this setup. They're harder to get without hardline, but using this strategy in class, we've eliminated almost all of this gun's weaknesses, so you're going to get a lot of kills. I'm running orbital VSAT, escort drone, and EMP, and these kill streaks pretty much cycle themselves if you stay alive. If you're having trouble getting to the orbital, go with the AGR stealth chopper orbital setup. You can use the alternate loadout with hardline and ghost that I mentioned in the class setup. I think that's all I have for the MSMC. This is a good class, a powerful gun. Use it, have fun. Come back next week. See you guys later.
Orbital VSAT awaiting orders. Escort drone on standby.
Reload!
Friendly EMP systems detonated.